Good evening, everyone. We are back here again. I am Priyansi, counseling psychologist from Light in the Soul. And okay, we have Shalu Bharati with us, with whom we are discussing the mental health vocabulary, and today we are discussing letter D. If you all want to watch the sessions from letter A, B, and C, you all can quickly hop on to the feed and see the videos from letter A, B, and C. And today we will be discussing letter D. Yes. Hi, D. Can you hear me?
Hello, Priyansi. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Am I
I can
audible?
hear you. Yes.
Okay.
How are you?
Hi, Priyansi. I'm good. How are you, Priyansi?
I'm good too.
Okay. That's
Okay,
good.
so a
Good to
few
hear.
have already joined. So we'll start in a minute or so. Okay, till then, let's quickly again share the idea of why are we doing this. And before that, everyone, she's Shalu Bharati, who is a counseling psychologist from Mind Your Mind, and she would quickly share with us that why are we doing the mental health vocabulary. So over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Priyansi. It's good to hear from you, Priyansi, and thank you so much for my introduction. So, me and Priyansi had the same idea, clicked at just a moment. It was like an instant moment that we could connect that let's share this vocabulary with other people also, because we were going through this dictionary of Coleman, and they had beautiful words and they have described it beautifully, and people just use these words so casually. So we just wanted to give them an insight to use them little, not so casually but cautionly, so that it may not stigmatize people. So
Yes,
that was the idea, and that's why we are here from A to Z. Every day we take at least 4 words because we just have that time. So we just take 4 words. And if any one of you who would want to know more about those words or want to know more about that letter, we can help you. You can give us message or you can call us or anyways. So we can
yes.
connect.
Yes, so for the viewers to know, we are taking the words from the Oxford Dictionary of Psychology by Andrew Coleman, who is winner of American Library Association Award for the Outstanding Reference Source. Okay, so a few have joined already. So let's take the first word for today. Okay, so over to you. The first word for today is
Okay. So first word for today is dyslexia. It's a Greek word. Dyslexia means abnormal word quality. So it's an impairment or inability to read, or it's a word blindness. It is a reading disorder not resulting into a low intelligence. The person who has this disorder is never a low intelligence person. According to Morgan, it is a congenital problem. Maybe it's due to birth problem, birthing problem, or inherited. There are many kinds of dyslexia, especially one is deep dyslexia, which is very common. When you have seen this movie Tare Zameen Pe, there this
yes,
boy Darshan had the same problem, and this movie is a really good example for people to understand that there may be differences. The children cannot learn in similar patterns. So this movie was a great eye opener to all, where this child who could not understand, who could not read the alphabets in a sequential order, so that these children, they read WAS as SAW. So they jumble those alphabets from here, they shift the places and then read. For example, there is a deep dyslexia where the person may, when you show a word drink, that person will speak cola. So that's a related word, but not exactly a drink. DRINK, and that person will speak cola. Or if you show country spelling as country, that person may read as nation. So it's a synonymous word. They would not read the same word, but they would know the synonym of it and then read it. They'll speak out that synonym. there are word errors also. They keep, like if you give them word single, they will read as signal. So
Okay.
that way, this is dyslexia. Yes, Priyansh, you want to add something on this?
Yeah, so I just wanted to add that like letters, like they get confused between a small q and small p, right? And like 6
Yeah.
and 9, because they're almost like similar. So these are some things by which we can know that the child has dyslexia or not.
Yeah, and
Right.
there are certain tests now that if, before you getting admitted a child to any school, and if the child has any problem, there are counselors who can help, or the teachers or the school, they have these counselors who can help them with this, knowing that this child has dyslexia, and so they don't, the teaching method changes, so it's
Okay.
helpful for the child.
Right. Right. Got it.
Okay.
So that was dyslexia. Okay. So the second word that we have for today is deja vu. So according to the dictionary, distinguished by a delusion of having already seen or experienced before something that is in reality being encountered for the first time. So basically, what happens in deja vu literally means already seen. Okay, so we experience that, oh, have I seen this before? Oh, I have experienced this before. So that is deja vu, and it happens in the temporal lobe of the brain. So whenever we experience something similar that had happened earlier, so that is the moment of deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is like it happens many a times. You come to a place and you say, "Oh, I had come here 10 years ago, or I had seen this place," but you have never seen that place ever.
Yes, and you cannot
That's deja vu.
actually recall. Yeah, and you actually cannot recall that when I had already seen. So that is deja vu. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's very interesting when we were kids and when you used to say, "Oh, this had happened before. I had come to this place before," and we used to say, "Oh, we were in the dreams here, or we were in the past life over here," and we used to speak what not. We used to imagine what
Yes.
not, but that's deja vu.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So what's the third word for today?
Third word for today is defense mechanism.
Okay.
So it's a very good biological way of getting over anxiety. It's a body mechanism. So I'll read from the dictionary first and then we can explain. So defense mechanism is a pattern of feeling, thought or behavior arising in response to a perception of psychic danger, enabling a person to avoid conscious awareness of conflicts or anxiety arousing ideas or wishes. So it means this, that if anything wrong happens or any shock is happened, any mishap has happened, the body cannot take it. So we this the ego self or the body or the mind will deny it or would not accept it that it had happened. So that's the way you take the information of this shock very slowly in and then digest it. So that's the defense mechanism, because all of a sudden something has happened and you're not ready for it. Then this defense mechanism get activated, and then
Right.
you say there are many defense mechanism like denial. First of all, like when, for example, if the husband dies of this lady and she's not ready for it, then she would say, no, no, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. This will never happen. This cannot happen. So that's a denial. That's the way this anxiety that this person is having will slowly seep in. This message will slowly seep in. So that
So
way, it's not so, because it's very overwhelming for a person. So this defense mechanism slows down this person's ability to take in the information of that shock.
right. So
There are many
basically we
of
are
them.
yeah, so I was just adding that basically we are manipulating the reality, that something that we're not able to accept, so we are distorting it in a simple language or maybe manipulating it because we're not able to accept the reality. So this becomes the way of accepting the reality. Yes,
Yeah.
you were adding
So there
something.
are many of them, like displacement. Displacement is the best one where where I have this example of the man going out of the house. He's having fight with his wife, and so he's out of the house. He kicks the dog, and the dog bites it. So it's a
Yeah.
circle. It's an association. It's a series of association happening that displacement goes on and on. So
Yes. So
one
because the
situation,
husband, yeah,
yeah,
because the
you can add.
husband cannot, say something to the wife, so he goes and maybe kicks the dog because he has more power on the dog
Over.
as compared to the wife. So basically, he's displacing the anger of the wife on the dog. Yeah.
Yes. So same as with regression,
Hmm.
repression. These are many other defense mechanism. We will not talk in detail. If anyone wants to
Yes.
understand, they can message us. So there are
Yes.
many: externalization, foreclosure, idealization, identification, many, many more. So these are all
Projection,
defense mechanism of
rationalization,
body.
these. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Sanjay sir is saying poor man. Yes, sir.
So sorry for this example. It can be either way.
Okay, so we have the last word for today, that is depression. So it is very commonly used, heard so many times from so many people. So dictionary says a state of sadness, gloom, and pessimistic ideation. So when we talk about depression, the main idea of taking depression today was because it is used very loosely by most of the people. So, if somebody has lost someone, or they have gone through a breakup, or a divorce, or failed the exam, or anything that is there's a disbalance in their personal or professional life, so people say that I am depressed. Instead of saying that I am sad, I am hurt, I am embarrassed, I am in guilt, they say that I am depressed. People do not know the real meaning of depression. So until unless you are not diagnosed by a clinical psychologist that yes, you are in depression, we cannot say that someone is in depression. Okay, so in depression, we also say that somebody who's having long mood swings, okay, you are not able to get out of the bed for a very long time for weeks and many fortnight or days. Then there is a shift in your diet. Either you are eating too much or you're eating too less. So these are a few things. So the symptoms of depression can be shown psychologically, plus on your body also, that is physically. So it is a request from all the viewers who are watching this, do not use the word depression so loosely, because we actually do not know the seriousness of this word. The people who are actually going through depression, life is really difficult for them. Yeah, you want to add something on that?
Yeah, this is the word people use the most, and they use it in such a casual way that you don't know actually what depression means. Please see a
Right.
person who is actually in depression. You will forget this word to use ever in your life. It
Right. So
is
please
really
go to
tough
a
for a
clinical
person who's in
psychologist.
depression.
Yes, and get yourself diagnosed if you feel that you are having symptoms of depression. And if the clinical psychologist say yes, then definitely the therapies,
Yeah,
counseling
and
sessions, and medication can follow.
yeah, but if
Yeah.
you have little bit of it, like because of it is pandemic time and people are really feeling little gloomy, but not that depression also, these are certain guidelines to follow. That if you stay, do what you feel good in. Take your hobby,
Hmm.
or you
Hmm.
can have support from your friends and people, connect with them, or you should follow a good sleep cycle, your eating cycle. Don't diet on this time and don't eat too much. Yoga and meditation will help you with this. And take good sunlight. Everyday
Right.
sunlight is really helpful for you. And if still these don't work, please seek help.
Right.
You
Right.
agree?
So yeah, I definitely agree. So these guidelines are for someone who is feeling gloomy or sad. You can definitely try these, but if these don't work for you, please seek professional help. Okay. So everyone, these are the four words that we had discussed today. We had discussed depression, dyslexia, deja vu, and defense mechanisms. Tomorrow we'll be back with the letter E, So see you all here tomorrow, and all those who had joined, thank you so much for joining in. You can drop your comments anytime you want. And yes, thank you, Shalidri, for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Priyansi. Thank you for having me and stay
Okay.
blessed, all of you. Ciao.
Bonjour. Bye.